Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be unboxing a package from Toreba, and basically Toreba is a website as well as a phone application where you can control a UFO catcher almost anywhere around the world, and the UFO catcher is located in Japan. So currently I'm in California, so I'm able to control a UFO catcher or claw machine in California that's located in Japan remotely. And Toreba has a bunch of cool prizes that are either only available in the claw machine. You can actually find some of them in Japanese stores, but you can probably get them cheaper if you strategize appropriately in the app or on the website. Because sometimes it does get a bit tricky, especially when the prizes are on platforms or poles that contain very sticky tape, which prevent the prize from falling right away. So this is a smaller box, and I used to get bigger boxes of packages or bigger boxes filled with prizes before when I was playing it more actively. But ever since I started my Funko Pop collection, which has slowly started filling up my shelves behind me, I've realized that I needed to distribute my money or save my money more by playing less on Toreba and going to arcades, as well as lessening my spending elsewhere. So I have more money towards Funko Pops, which is my current main addiction. Don't get me wrong, I still play Toreba, but not as often as I used to. Or I don't spend as much money as before. And it was like ridiculous amounts of money actually that I was spending. So yeah, I'm actually glad that I don't spend too much on that, because it's all a risk or a gamble whenever you play Toreba. Because like I said, it really messes up with your mind, because you think that a prize is easy to get, but then you realize it's position weird, the tape is too sticky, the claw is too weak, or you just didn't realize ahead of time, or like during the first one or two moves that you started playing the prize, that it was going to take even more turns than you thought it would be. But that doesn't make any sense. You should definitely just check out the app and just watch other people play if you haven't already, or just you can like YouTube videos that focus on actual people playing Toreba on their phones or on their computers, as well as look up people who play at Round 1, which is an Asian arcade, and they also have UFO catchers, so you can get a feel of like how these claw machines work, because that's how I was able to win prizes most of the time, by using their tips and seeing how they strategize to get those different prizes. So for this particular box, it only has one prize, but I'm really excited because I actually won this in one turn, but I didn't realize that I won it until I checked my cart on the app, as well as my play history, but my play history didn't show anything up too well. But here is my prize. It is a huge bunny, and I want to say it is from Pote Lopi. I think there's a third name in between Pote and Lopi, but it is a big bunny, and I'm not removing it from the plastic yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it. But I think, actually, you know what, I'm just going to keep it. Nope, I'm going to keep it. I want this in one turn. I deserve it. But yeah, for prizes that I don't want to keep, I actually keep them in the plastic. I post them on my eBay account, which is going to be in the link down in the description below. But I'm not sure if you can tell on the camera, but he is a very, very light tan. He has red color on his cheeks, and he's so fluffy, and I love him. So yeah, I'm deciding to keep this one. I mean, I've lessened the amount of plushies, not as much, but I still have a bunch on my bed and under my bed in like those vacuum sealed bags, and on the side of my room. Yeah, it's a bad addiction that I have. Funko Pops and plushies, not very good mix. But yeah, I just love the quality of these products, or these different toys or stuffed animals or plushies that you get from the Toreba app, because it's Japanese quality, and it's not just like the regular stuffed animals that you would get in like the 3-prong claw machines from arcades or from pizza shops or restaurants and all that jazz. So yeah, cute. So I won this in one play, and the reason why I was kind of like, or I wasn't sure that I would get the prize, was because I had played using my free play, because they do have a promotional where you get a free play ticket every single day on the Toreba app. And the thing is, I had gone after somebody, and this guy was like wrapped up in plastic like a rectangle and then stuck in between poles. And what I did was I just moved it like a little bit, like maybe a couple centimeters or inches, and I waited there, and I thought about if I should continue playing or not, and I decided not to, so I exited out of that particular gameplay. And then it was either later on the day or the next day where I realized that I had one item in my cart, and it was this guy. So I checked the play records, and it only records when you actually press start, and then it records until the claw comes back. So it didn't show me of how like the prize fell, but I guess it moved enough that it started sliding in between the poles and then fell, and no one else had played after me. So then, since I was the last person to play, then they actually gave me the prize. And I was, you know, kind of like excited, but I was unsure if they would actually give me the prize, because sometimes they get a little bit particular with prizes, especially if it doesn't hit the bottom of the chute. So there was one time when I actually won this like big long pillow, but I wasn't sure if they were going to count it because it was leaning up against the platform still and the poles, and the bottom had touched the ground, but the top had not fully like hit this bottom of the chute too. So they get very particular sometimes when you win. And other times it's deceiving, because sometimes you would get the pop-up notification that says, oh, you won, or yeah, or you got the prize or something. But in reality, the prize is still stuck in between the poles, and it was just long enough to hit the sensor that would cause the message to pop up. But anyways, that is it for this video. If you want any more tips or any more information about Toreba, just put your question down in the comments, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can, because I am not an expert, but I'll give you as much information that I can based on my experience. So anyways, if you like this video, make sure you click the like button. Also make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my different social media accounts. They're going to be linked in the description below, as well as a link to my eBay account where I sell a bunch of plushies, sometimes clothing as well, and also my Mercari where I sell some of the Funko Pops that I'm not interested in. So definitely check those two out if you are a collector or if you're looking for stuff to give to other friends. And last but not least, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.